What's going on? You locked in with the Innovators YouTube. You already know I got the best interviews right here, man. I got my guy T-Rell in the building. What's popping, bro? How you doing?
What's the deal, man? You feel me? What's going on?
I'm happy that you're here. I appreciate you coming through. You feel me? Like, I feel like you going crazy right now. You doing your thing. You feel me? This was a long time in the works. You feel me? Like, had surgery and hella shit.
I've been canceling your since March. I'm like, my be doing this thing though. You feel me? I'm with my boy. You feel me? Like that's how you got to do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Black brother out here doing your thing.
Not for
you know
sure.
What I'm saying? You out here hustling. I was like, why not? You feel me? Why would I be sitting here trying to turn somebody down like I'm a or something? Even though I am.
No, I was like, you going up for sure.
The best interview in the game. You know what I mean? Yeah, you feel me? Sitting here with my boy. What's the deal though, man?
Just to get into it, can you talk about like how you grew up? Was your parents around? Like, what was that like for you?
I mean, it was cool. You feel me? I'm looking at you right now. You look so nervous. This nigga sweating like a motherfucker.
I'm just hot.
Yeah, you about my parents. He's sweating out his sweatsuit.
I'm hot as
all right. We're going to go back. Okay, we going back serious. You know what I'm saying? How was it? Did I live by myself or what do you say?
You had like both your parents. Like, what was that like?
I had both of my parents until I was maybe 5, 6. I would say 6. Then they had my little brother. And then probably after that, yeah, it was over. So, yeah, he was probably like 1. I was 5. I'm 5 years older than him. So, yep. Until then, yep, you know what I mean? Just me and my little brother chilling. But, nah, after that, it was over. You know what I'm saying? So, it was just my mom, you know what I'm saying, single mom in the house for a minute. You feel me? And we grew up like that, man.
Like, where are you from, like, exactly out here?
I'm from South Central Los Angeles. You feel me? My mom grew up on 88th and Broadway. She grew up on 88th and Broadway. So from there, we took our talents from 88th and Broadway down to the 50s. So from, you know what I'm saying, from the 50s to the 80s, that's where I'm predominantly, you know what I'm saying, you could catch us at, you know what I'm saying, for a large number of years of our life.
And what high school you went to in L.A.?
I went to a few high schools in L.A. I went to L.A. High, I went to Fremont, and I went to Crenshaw.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's what's up. And like, would you say you was a good kid growing up? You was getting into a lot of trouble. What was that like for you?
I was a great kid growing up. I was a great kid. I would have thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But getting into trouble, I wouldn't even really say I was getting into trouble, but I think I caught on. I caught on like maybe I'll say maybe 10th grade and like that. Like I knew I didn't have to be at school. I'm like, this is some bullshit. I ain't gotta be here. I can go get me a job and I can get the fuck on. You know what I mean? Like, and I just start doing research then. Like, ain't nobody finna be looking at no fucking high school diploma or whatever. They just looking at me like to see if I'm young or not. Then they ask me my age, if I was trying to get a job or something like that. Like, you look young as fuck. But other than that, though, I knew in school, like, I didn't have to be there. So I just start, I miss school. Like, I'll be, like, missing first, second period. I start strategically doing shit. Like, I ain't coming to school to nutrition. You feel what I mean? Like, I'm driving now, school. I'm going to come when I want. But I went to school because I love lunchtime and I love getting dressed. You feel me? Fly.
Yeah.
Trying to fuck with the bitches. You know what I mean? I'm bored. Fuck it. Let's go to school. Fuck with some classes or something and do it up like that, man.
Yeah. Did you end up finishing high school or like?
Nah, I finished high school because I felt like if I didn't drop out, you know what I'm saying, I might as well just go ahead and finish this shit out. I had to take those little tests or whatever and study for those little tests. I was like, you know, and my mama never even bothered me about school either. You know what I mean? She never asked me where my report card was. She never gave a fuck, you know what I mean? Because I was already, my mentality was already there. I was already grown. So she felt like he already got it. You feel me? So I felt like, man, I might as well just graduate for her. She ain't even really never asked me nothing anyway.
Yeah.
I might as well just go ahead and walk the stage. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I graduated. Yep.
And like, what's your relationship with your pops? Or like, y'all got a relationship or what?
Nah, it's over with.
I got
I ain't got no relationship with my pops. But I did speak to him, you know what I'm saying, recently. You know what I'm saying? His mother just died. I went to the funeral. Damn, and his wife died.
Damn.
Yeah, and his
Sorry to
wife
hear
died
that.
probably like a month after. But you know, before she died or whatever the case may be, I had a talk with him, and and he was, I just wanted to speak to you about a couple things of why I wasn't really in your life and why I wasn't doing this, and it kind of made sense. It kind of made sense, but we really ain't got no crazy relationship. Here and there, he'll text like, "What's up?" You know what I mean? Like the Niners won. He a Raider fan. I'm a Niner fan.
You a Niner fan?
Yeah, nigga, I'm a Niner. What you talking about?
Hey.
So hold on.
You from LA though? How that happen?
Exactly. I'm from California. You know what I mean? Hold on.
I'm a Raider fan. That's why I'm like, wait.
So you from California?
I'm from the Bay though. You feel me? So I'm
okay.
You gotta pick. You either Raiders or Niners.
They in Las Vegas now. So what we doing?
That's real shit.
Y'all nasty too. Shout out Jimmy. Yep. Keep fucking up. Keep fucking up, Jimmy. Yeah.
Nah, Niners is solid. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, 5-0. Let's talk about it.
Y'all beat Dallas. That was embarrassing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was surprised that y'all beat them like that though.
Killed them.
Yeah, like
they didn't have digs, and if they did, what was they was
matter.
gonna do?
It didn't matter. Parsons
didn't
was
matter.
out there, so shit.
It didn't matter.
Nah, that's interesting. So you been a Niner fan your whole life?
Niner fan my whole life. That's crazy, yeah, because he a Raider fan. I watched him growing up looking at the Raiders and all of that shit. Because I think when he was younger, he was supposed to be drafted to the Raiders.
Oh, shit.
He was supposed to be drafted to the Raiders.
He was like a raw-ass athlete.
He was raw for sure. Pause.
Did you play sports at all? Or like?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I played football at Fremont.
You was saucy though.
No. I can run fast though.
Yeah.
But I think if I had a little bit of support there, that's where your father and you know what I mean and all of I'm saying, because you got your parents. Moms is working too hard to come give me really support that you really need.
Yeah.
You got to be real strong minded. And shout out to the athletes that were strong minded and did it themselves and pushed themselves. And you know what I'm saying? And they in the league now. But I think if I had some type of support, like, no, go to practice and fuck with it, I think I could have made it.
Yeah. So, like, for you, with, like, knowing how you grew up and everything, like, how important was fatherhood for you?
I mean, growing up and seeing what a father can add to a child's life is crazy. So, I was like, when it's my turn, I'm never doing what you did. I'm never doing that. I'm going to be the utmost. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be fucking the best father I can be in this world. You know what I mean? So it affected me a lot. So when I had kids, I'm like, man, I'm finna be the best. And it's just like, you don't even have to go out your way to do that shit though. You feel me? Like they just want a little time from you, see what's going on. Like, hey, daddy, give me a hug and get the fuck on. Like they just be gone. So they just a presence, just a little time there. But I'm gonna make sure I'm always be in my kid's life, man. Fucking with them, man, because that shit have fuck with you.
In what ways do you feel like fatherhood changed you?
Fatherhood changed me a lot, man. My first baby, she changed me a lot because I was wild as fuck. On top of having an accident, you know what I mean? Like I had a motorcycle accident, and then having my child here with me, having a child, having something behind to leave behind. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It changed my life dramatically. I ain't even gonna lie to you because I was really wild, really crazy, really outspoken, really aggressive. I was just going down the wrong path. Like, you know what I mean? Like a fucked up nigga.
Yeah.
So I felt like a lot of stuff was happening to me. And I don't know if it was for the good or for the bad, but I was like, damn, you know what I mean? Maybe I need to have a kid here, somebody I can, leave my legacy behind because it's looking like I'm going to die soon. It's either I'm going to die.
That's how you was feeling?
Yeah, it's either I'm going to die or I'm going to be in jail for a minute. So that's how I was feeling for sure. That's how I was feeling. So when I had my baby, it definitely changed my life, for real.
As far as like you getting into like the gangbanging shit, like how did that happen for you?
The gangbanging shit is, you know what I'm saying? That shit really wasn't nothing, man. But that's more so of me loving my brother. You know what I mean? And him going outside and getting into that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then cause I kind of I had to be like a fatherly figure, or I needed to look over him and make sure he was okay and make sure he was all right with the decisions that he was making and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when he went out there to go do that shit, you know what I'm saying? He come back home with all his homies and all that. It was fun. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck it. I might as well do it too. Hey, let's do it. Hey! You know what I'm saying? So it was, it was just a fun thing, you know what I'm saying? For the 50s, doing it up like that. But, it was just more so, that's how that shit came to be. It wasn't more so like, ooh, it was intriguing and all of that shit. Like, it was just more so hanging out and making sure, my brother is good, and whatever he felt like he wanted to be a part of, I'm going to be a part of too, because I really couldn't really control him. So I might as well just get in where I fit in, you know what I'm saying, and kind of look over him a little bit, you know what I mean?
No, I didn't know it was. That's like kind of how it was, but that do make a lot of sense though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Do you feel that it's ever held you back?
Hell no. You know what I mean? Hell no. Only thing really can hold you back, man, is you. That shit. Well, some of that shit do hold niggas back because niggas just be one track mind. They, you know what I'm saying? They don't leave the hood. They don't know what's going on. It ain't nothing outside the set but the set. You know what I mean? So, and you gotta grow, and it's nobody there telling you like it's other shit out there. Like, so that shit can keep you down. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And that one track mind shit, so like you can't grow. You feel me? You can't grow. But just luckily, just me being me, I want to explore and I want to go see what's out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going further and further and further out to go see what's going on. And that shit can't hold you down. You feel me?
What was it you feel that made you like want to see more? Because sometimes you right though, like that's all people know and that's all they care about.
What made me want to see more? Well, shout out my homie Don Juan. You know what I mean? Rest in peace. Shout out my homie Don Juan. Rest in peace. Shout out my homie JB. They was the, you know what I'm saying, my homies, this is how it all started with them. They want to go party and they want to go to different cities to go to these house parties and shit like that, because that's what it was at first. We wasn't even going to no club. I didn't go to a club, nigga, until I was like 24.
Yeah, damn.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't go to Hollywood. I didn't even know what that shit was.
For real?
I didn't even go to the Hollywood Stars. I was stuck on Figueroa, Vermont, nigga, and Hoover, nigga. Slauson, Manchester. That was it. I didn't go past Imperial. So that's what it, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas like, nigga, it's a party in Carson. I'm like, a party in Carson?
Yeah, you like, that's...
like, what's over there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a party in Torrance. It's a party over here. And I'm like, well, fuck it. Let's go over here. So once I start seeing that, you know what I mean? And like different people and shit like that, I'm like, oh, this is cool. You know what I mean? This is cool. So that's kind of where it started with them.
No, I got you. That's tight though. It is crazy to me though. Like even like moving out here to LA and shit. When niggas from LA be like, yeah, I don't be in Hollywood, or like I'm like, damn. Like when I was first coming to LA, what I would be thinking of is like Hollywood, Disneyland. Like I knew about South Central and shit, but I'm like, when I come to LA, like I'm from the Bay. We already grew up in the hood. Like I ain't trying to go to the hood.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see some tourist shit when I come out here. But I can understand that. One thing about you when I was first like getting hip to you, that I was fucking with, you was bringing all the young Hoover niggas up to No Jumper, because I feel like they didn't really all have a platform like that, and I feel like that was dope that you was giving them the platform. But what was it that made you want to do that? You feel me? Because there wasn't really nobody doing that at that time.
I got that off. I got that off, nigga. If you was from over, you was getting interviewed. I didn't give a fuck what you was doing, nigga. You feel me? You rapping right now? I don't give a fuck if you got a buzz or not, bitch. Come on. We finna get it. We finna get it going, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The nigga gave me a green light. I could see what it do. It wasn't nobody doing interviews anyway. I didn't have no fucking relationships with no other rappers. You feel me? All my relationships was burnt, tarnished, all the whole little shit, because I was burnt out in this fucking dumbass industry shit.
Yeah.
Doing some burnt out shit. These niggas scary as fuck. So I'm like, fuck it, nigga. You know what I mean? Shout out C Poke, all these niggas. You feel me? Like, come on, let's see what this shit do. And get on this big platform. Now that shit is living. You know what I mean? That shit is gonna live forever. And them interviews is doing great too. You know what I'm saying? They got numbers.
They was numbers for sure.
Yeah, they was putting up numbers, and you can see that them niggas is intelligent young niggas doing that shit, and the industry for sure gonna blackball Hoover shit.
Why is that? Because I've interviewed several Hoovers. They've told me that, but why do you feel like y'all get blackballed? Like,
because niggas is scary, and it's only just niggas is scary, and they only gonna tell you, like, niggas gonna tell you bullshit ass stories that they didn't heard before, and look, these niggas is, you know what I'm saying? These niggas anybody killer. These niggas don't care about you or none of that. For sure, we is for sure. All that, you know what I mean? Mama, kids, whatever, fuck it. You know what I mean? But niggas still got some type of moral code. Niggas is cool. Niggas is intelligent. Niggas is moving the right way. Niggas don't be fucking with niggas unless you fuck with them. You know what I mean? Like, niggas ain't doing none of that shit, but these niggas is scary. You can't control these young niggas. You can't control these niggas. You go over here with that other shit. You can control them. They got the OG homies and all that. It's tears and all. Nah, that's out. Over here, if these niggas decide to say, you know what? Fuck it. Let's green light this shit. Then that's what they gonna do. You know what I mean? But these niggas in the industry just be scared. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't control them niggas, man. So they just scary, man. That's why I felt like I needed to give them niggas a platform, some, you know what I'm saying, and look and have that shit on their fucking resume. You know what I mean? When it's time, when niggas not scary, they can go ahead and present that shit like, you know what I'm saying, X, Y, and Z.
Nah, which I thought was dope. When I was first starting to get into interviews and shit, everybody was I was interviewing a lot of people from the Bay because really that's all I knew. But people was talking hella shit like, you only interview people from the Bay, but I'm like, how could you knock a nigga if that's what he knows? That's why I was like, when you was interviewing niggas from the Hoovers, I'll be like, shit, you can't. All you could do is really respect it because he put on his people. Like,
yeah,
that's really all niggas could ask for. I did want to ask you this. What is your opinion on Milk 74?
I fuck with Milk.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He a real creator, content creator. He in his space. You feel me? He's definitely tackled his space and being the number one nigga, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, with what he does. I fuck with that nigga, man. He stay consistent. He doing his thing. Like, he don't let up. He don't give a fuck who you is. If he got his opinion, he gonna get it off. You know what I mean? Then that go back to what I was saying. Like, you can't control these niggas. Yeah. You know what I mean? They gonna get their opinion off no matter who it is and what it is. And you know what I'm saying? I respect what he doing. You know what I'm saying? I respect the content. I respect all that shit. And I don't give a fuck. He say whatever about whoever. You know what I mean? Like, I respect the content, man. But he doing his thing in his space, nigga. He for sure gonna be number one if he not number one already. You know what I'm saying? Doing that shit.
Nah, I rock with that. I did want to get into you, like, deciding to separate from No Jumper. Is that, I know when it happened, like, everybody was kind of like a shock, but is that something that y'all already kind of thought y'all wanted to do in the future and kind of start your own shit? You was kind of already doing your own separate YouTube shit before that, but like the Back on Fig, the Fig community, was that the goal at the end of the day, like, to kind of build yourself up and kind of leave in the end in general, or you just kind of got fed up with the shit and decided to go?
Nah. That was never my. That was never a thing. I wanted to just be there. You know what I mean? I didn't know this was for me. I just jumped into it. So it ain't like, oh, I'm finna jump into it and use this shit. It wasn't even like that. I was just showing up. Like, ooh, I like this shit. You know what I mean? So it was just cool. So, but, as time went on, I was, pushed out. Shit, go ahead, do it up. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like I had to do that shit. You know what I mean? So, and then Back on Fig just fell in my lap. You know what I mean? Like, one day I'm in the kitchen and I'm asking Heather, I'm like, shit, I need to do something. You feel me? Like, let's think of a name. And she thought of like 3-4 names or whatever the case may be. And I just sat on them for probably like 2-3 weeks. And I'm like, damn, Back on Fig sound crazy. You feel me? Like, she came up with that. You feel me? And that back on Fig came from a Schoolboy Q verse. You feel me? Back on Fig, H Crown on wigs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it wasn't nothing like that. I just wanted to stay. You know, I wanted to stay. I was just chilling. I didn't want to be. I didn't want to do that shit. I was just chilling. But shit. But if y'all you niggas don't want me to chill, I feel like I might have to go because this is looking sketchy. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'ma leave.
There was like a lot of controversy, I guess, around like how much y'all was getting paid or what was the payments y'all was receiving. Like, was it like a job payment or was like paid off viewership or how much your interview, like how many views you get, or like, can you say like how that was broke down or like?
I don't know. I don't think it was a lot of controversy. You know what I mean? People just wasn't expecting the amount that we said. But if I would have told a nigga that amount that I, you know what I'm saying, I first said, or anybody just first coming in and you didn't know me, niggas like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you'll be on camera for that much? That's cool. But as time went on and nigga, I start building and I start doing this. And then motherfucker like, you nigga, what? You got paid what?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, get the fuck up out of there. But you know, that shit is cool with start pay if you really think about it, because I got my own platform though. You know what I mean? If you really think about it, and I'm like, damn, motherfucker, I gotta start paying people. Like, that's actually a lot. You know what I mean? Like, if anywhere from 150 to 300, 400, anytime you touch this camera,
yeah,
and nigga, and if you touch this camera a lot, nigga, that's chilly.
You know, for sure.
You know what I mean? So
some niggas work a whole day and don't.
And hell no. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't tripping off that shit. I didn't give a fuck. You feel me? Like, I didn't give a fuck. But I told niggas in the end, like, I was only doing this, that, and the other. Like, I wasn't sitting here making, like, stupid crazy. Like, I had to work. It'd be crazy if I, you know what I mean? It'd be crazy when I work, but if I didn't work, it's just like, okay, you know what I mean? It's nothing, but I have to put in the time. I have to put in those hours to get that shit. Sometimes I put in the hours, sometimes I didn't. It just depended on how I was feeling that month. You feel me?
No, I got you. Did you ever feel that Adam 22 was a culture vulture? I know that. Is that ever something you thought, or that was your opinion? Or I know they was trying to say, like, was bro racist? Y'all said he wasn't racist, so y'all didn't feel he was racist. But, like, did you ever feel that way?
I mean, we really don't speak on Cub right now, you know what I mean? And we probably never speak on him, you feel me? Because I just don't, I don't want to have my career based off that, you feel me? I don't want to have my career based off of what I had going on with him or trying to bash niggas or doing none of that shit. I just want to move by myself on my own, you feel me, and build my own legacy without any of that shit. You feel me? I don't want to have niggas say, you know, have that over my head like, yo, you had to say this and that and other, you know what I mean, to create views or get fans or subscribers or whatever the case may be. Like, yeah. But when I did show up to work there though, you feel me, like, it was just for my homies, you know what I mean? Like, I enjoy working with AD, I enjoy working with Duno, you feel me? Like, it was never a point to where what I was thinking about as far as no culture vulture or anything like that, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, ain't no other black creators can go nowhere and do shit on no platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Period. Like you can use people long as you don't overuse them and do no bullshit. Use them for the right reason. You know what I'm saying? They can use him, he can use them. Yeah. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, straight up. Nah, I agree with you on that. As far as being a black creator in this space, like, have you felt it's been hard, or what are some of like the advantages and disadvantages you've experienced? Cause I mean, I'm in this shit. I know how it is. Like, sometimes I do feel that the artists should support the black platforms a little bit more. But like, I ain't gonna lie, you've been going crazy. So it's been happy. I've been happy to see even y'all like, okay, well, I know it's a better day. It's coming, because I'm like, niggas is pulling up on you. Dame pulled up, like, Schoolway pulled up. I know y'all locked in, but like, y'all getting people that are like, okay, like, niggas is not just gonna go to like the radio stations and like the bigger quote unquote platforms, like the whatever the fuck, like the You know what I mean? But
the
like
major
shit,
platforms.
you feel me?
And
But
I
like,
get it. You know what I'm saying? It is. I was feeling like that a little bit, but then again, it's just like you gotta just sit back, relax, put in your hours. You know what I'm saying? Focus, hustle. You know, stay consistent, keep the faith. That's it. That's all we could do. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna happen for you. It's gonna happen for you. It's just inevitable, man. It's written for us. You've been doing it a long time. You feel me? I get in here, I do it. Like, and that's what's just gonna happen. Like, all of this thing, all of the people that's coming, it's just it's a blessing for real. It's a blessing for real. Just, I would say, you know, just the disadvantages is just like your own people hating on you. Your own people hating on you. Even, you know what I'm saying, outside, and even your friends that hate on you, just low key. You gotta watch all type of shit on what's going on, especially when you doing shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially when they think you reaching heights too. But I'm just in here just chilling. I know this shit is gonna be for me, and I'm just putting in the fucking work. I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna be the best. Like, what you gonna be? I mean, all right, we can be the best together. Yo, it's a, you know what I mean? It's cheers. It's a top 5, top 10.
It's enough for all of us.
Like, it's for sure. Like, I'm looking at Bootleg Kev.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at nobody else. You feel me? I'm looking at Bootleg Kev on the West Coast.
He's been doing this thing for sure.
I'm looking at Bootleg Kev on the West Coast, what he's achieved, the artists he can get, the relationships that he built, the businesses that he has, going outside of California, having clubs in Arizona. Man, shout out Bootleg Kev. That's what the fuck I want to do. I want to have, this shit is a brand. I want to be more than this. I need to be a fucking global brand. And that's what it's going to lean into. It's going to lean into that shit. I ain't finna be sitting out here playing with you niggas all day and, you know, and doing this shit. Like, that's out. Like, we got to evolve, and that's what I want to evolve into. You know what I mean? That's who I'm looking up to, man.
Yeah. Nah, I rock with that for sure. He been doing this thing for sure. So, yeah, shout out to Bootleg Kev for sure. Another moment, I if you want to speak on it, you can speak on it, but like there was basically a moment where you was no jumper, where you was like basically like, I guess Crip Mac was like, he had dissed you, or he was basically like, if he come back, you ain't fucking with it no more. It's something I have seen you do, like even when you interviewed J-Stone, I guess y'all streetwise might have not got along, but you was still able to get the interview done and you put that shit aside, whatever. But like, was that what you was willing to do with bro, regardless of how he's standing, like, or you just felt like since he dissed you on there that you was just not fucking with it no more?
I mean, if you in a space and you know what I'm saying, that's just like, that's not your mentality no more. You in a different space mentally. You know, I got a family, I got kids. I'm not doing none of that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do any of that. That goes for anybody, you know, on any fucking platform. If you sitting and you gonna disrespect me anywhere, fuck it. You know what I mean? I don't want to be here. I just go somewhere else. Like, I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? It's like nothing. I'm not tripping. I'm gonna just go somewhere else. Do you? You know what I mean? I'm not full-time gangbanging out here. Like, that's out. That's just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that. That's just, you know, so I'm gonna make my decision. You feel me? Like, whether if it's live on air or not on air, like, I'm just letting niggas know where I stand. You feel me? Like, and I ain't doing that. I'm out here just trying to have fun, create, you know what I mean? Great content, you know what I'm saying? Not no games, not no gimmicks, not no bullshit out here playing around, not no clown shit. You feel me? I'm just going around here just doing me. You know what I mean?
And that's one thing I really wanted to, like even before that, I really wanted to pick your brain, because I'm like, to me, you I know that I'm just meeting you today, but I knew you was smart as fuck, because I'm like, this is a nigga who really is come from that environment, really was gangbanging, like all the shit, but like, I know that your mind is bigger than all that, because you already knew, like, I'm not finna just be doing this shit my whole life, or I'm not finna be just, I'm trying to get to the bag. Like, I'm not finna let that shit fuck off the bag. Like, and so many times I've seen niggas let that shit fuck off everything.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You'll let your emotions fuck off everything for sure. Oh God, you'll let your emotions fuck off everything, and that's not where I'm headed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to let my emotions fuck off everything. Like, I'm just trying to lead this shit in one direction, move forward, keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Positivity with you know what I'm saying, with a fucking halo over my fucking head. Like, I'm moving forward like that. I'm ready to remove everything negative. You know what I'm saying? On God, I am.
Yeah. How did you originally get connected with Tyga?
Through Schoolboy Q.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I got connected with Tyga through Schoolboy Q because they was, you know, they were doing their thing. And then I was his homie. And of course, Q introduced me to Tyga. And then from there, we built like a little rapport, and then it was all she wrote.
And I know like y'all reconnected recently, like
I wouldn't say reconnect. Well, no, not reconnected, Craig. I seen him though. I seen him at a SZA concert. It was cool. Yeah. I seen him at a SZA concert.
I'm hoping that, like, I'm not sure like what all that took place between y'all, but I'm hoping he pull up on you though and come on the show and shit.
One day he might pull up. You know what I'm saying? One day he might pull up. We could chop it up, joke and laugh, nigga. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just chop it up, chop it up, joke and laugh, homie shit.
Yeah. So how do you get connected with Schoolboy? Just from like the hood or like what?
No, actually it's crazy from work. You know what I'm saying? From work. I was working this job, and then I seen this nigga, and you know, going to lunch, and you know, I'm like, "What's up, nigga? Who is you?" You feel me? And
y'all both had the job.
We both had a job, and I'm like, "What's up, nigga? Who is you?" Just me being loud. He like, "Nigga, what's up, man? My name Quincy," and I'm like, "Oh, what's up?" You feel me? And then from every day, like, he'll take his lunch, and I'll take my lunch on the same time, and then we just start fucking with each other from there, from lunch.
That's crazy.
Going to church's chicken and all the whole little shit, and I never asked him. I was like, "Bruh, like, where did you live?" He was like, "I grew up on 51st. I'm like, 51st and what? And he was like, "Shit, Figueroa." I'm like, "Never." I grew up on 56 and Figueroa. I'm right here. He was like, "Nigga, stop it." I was like, "Nigga, come on, we can go over there right now." He like, "I can go over there right now." We go over there, and nigga, we all know the same people. Smack coming outside, traffic coming outside, everybody, nigga. Floyd, we like, nigga, bruh, like, it's just crazy, like, how long you been living here. I never seen you, but you was right here all this time. But like how I said, it's written. You feel me? It just probably wasn't the right time. You know what I mean? For me to meet him. And you know what I'm saying? He went to school with me too. And
For
I
real?
didn't know.
That's crazy.
I didn't know.
That's hella crazy.
Yeah, he went to school with me too, and I didn't know. And then, of course, I graduated, and I went off and did whatever I was doing. Then I started working this job. Then he working the job with me, and then that's how I met him. And then, you know, it was all she wrote.
What was the job?
It was some bullshit ass railroad job we had. You know what I mean?
Shit.
It wasn't bullshit though. We was making chill.
Well, y'all was making railroad track, like y'all was making railroad tracks, nigga.
I nigga said making railroad tracks.
What y'all was doing?
We was hauling the containers to the train.
Okay.
And the crane to take the container off. It's kind of like the longshoreman.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that.
I got you. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
God.
Crazy. that is hella crazy. Shit came full circle now. Like shit, y'all both doing y'all thing. He pulled up and on you.
Yeah,
that's that's like a true genuine relationship. Like it's not. I feel like it's not always like that in the industry where you like really know a nigga and y'all really like reconnect back on some shit years later type shit.
Mm-hmm. That's my nigga, man.
With you being in the industry, like. How often have you said that you find those genuine relationships, or you feel like it's been a lot of fake shit, or it's had to be some real shit in there? But of course, you know how the industry is and shit.
It's 99.9 fake shit, because everybody trying to find their way, and everybody willing to knock you over to find their way. Everybody are fake with you to build a relationship, to get your connects, to build their way. So, and it's a lot of lying. The lying is crazy. Lying is OD. You know what I'm saying? What you do, my boy? Oh, let me get your number. Nigga, we gonna connect. We gonna do this. Like the
I hate
line,
that
yeah,
shit.
it's like nigga, like I don't want your number. I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want to do none of that shit. I got to a point to where I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out my face. I start tripping on everybody. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about your number, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, it's just the fake shit in the industry. But you know, you might find it's some cracks in there where you find some real shit. It was some real shit and some real people, some real genuine people. And when they be genuine, they be really genuine. You know what I mean?
How do you work through that, especially like even now, like you really you blowing up every day more and more. Like how do you decipher between the real shit and the fake shit? Because I'm even thinking about what I gotta deal with, and I know your shit more than mine. So like, how are you how are you dealing with that?
How I deal the decipher from the fake shit and the real shit,
Yeah,
dealing with what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I don't. I keep my circle small. I don't even deal with nobody outside of what I'm doing back on Fig. I really don't. I don't give a fuck about what nobody doing, how they doing it, when they doing it, or nothing. I'm just concentrated on what I'm doing and where I'm headed. That's it. You know what I mean? That's where I gotta keep it. Keep it small. I ain't trying to be introduced to nobody. You know what I mean? Unless I got, you know, my manager. Shout out my nigga Jack. Unless he bring a deal and I gotta have a meeting with somebody. You know what I mean? And we preaching it like that. We doing it like that. So that's the only way. But you know, you gotta just keep that circle small.
What is your opinion on like the LA music scene right now?
LA music scene. LA music scene is coming up. LA music scene is coming up, but I just still feel like they don't understand us. They don't understand the LA music scene. They don't understand the lingo. They don't understand how we move. So it don't reach. It don't reach as far as it should reach. Cause when people hear the music, it's just like, what the fuck these niggas talk about? You know what I mean? That's what is. That's why I feel like we having. You know what I'm saying? We aren't as big as like Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? People that really stick together, because Midwest is doing their thing, Atlanta's doing their thing, but they don't understand us. We stuck in our politics.
Which, yeah, for sure. I feel like if LA put it aside a little bit, it could be a lot better. But like, I don't know if that could ever happen, because like y'all shit runs so deep and there's so many years behind it. Like, I don't know. You think it could be put aside at some point? Do you feel like?
Not right now. I don't even see that shit ever ending. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't know how it's gonna end, but I wish it would end. But I don't see this shit ending. It's too many damn politics out here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
What I was gonna say. How do you feel about asking the tough questions? Like, that's something that I've seen you do. Like, sometimes I get shit for it. People. Even shit, this past weekend, niggas was on my birthday, niggas was blowing me up, asking me mad about a question I asked somebody. But like, is that something that you have to deal with? The people get mad at you for asking certain, like, especially about beef and shit that's going on. But it's like, when you interview it, like, to me, I feel like I'm not about to shy away from asking whatever. Like, whether you want to ask, whether you want to answer or not, is on you. But if you answer it, that's that person's answer. Don't be mad at me about what they said.
I ain't shying away from shit. I'm going to ask you all my damn questions. And if you don't answer it, I'm going to move on to the next question.
Exactly.
Nigga, what the fuck you want me to do? My craziest awkward moment, nigga, I think it was Jay Stone. I asked him something, nigga, about something. He just looked at me like, nigga. And I got out of there smooth.
you gotta learn how to for sure. But,
got out of there. You feel me?
And I don't know, like, even when I was talking to the dude, I was like, bro, like, you acting like niggas don't know about it. I'm asking because I know about it, but like, you can't get mad at me for what they said. Like, I said nothing bad about you, like, but I think that's something I've been dealing with for years. I don't know, like.
I mean, because you want the click and the view. I mean, that's what they think it's for. It's the click and the view. You gonna title it all wrong. You gonna clip it all wrong. You gonna start this shit back up. And you know, I feel him on that. This is just for the click and the view, and that's what niggas is like, man, this nigga got me fucked up. But, I mean, if you, fuck it. If you don't want to answer it, just don't answer it. You know what I mean? I don't like the artists just come and just don't say shit and just be here. Niggas rolling up weed, niggas smoking, and niggas just looking at you, give you one word answer.
Yeah, no, that's the worst shit in the world.
I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you doing here?
Yeah, why'd
this
you
for
even
me
come?
and you. Nigga, we ain't Jay-Z in this motherfucker. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you. I get you.
I did want to ask you this. I don't know if you even aware, but like, you had the homie DB Boutabag on I think it was one of your shows. You do multiple shows.
Yeah, it was the news.
Okay.
It was the news on Fake Community
So you
World News.
asked him a question about Mozzie.
Yeah.
Are you aware, like, of all the backlash that
I
caused?
was not aware. Shout out my nigga DB Boutabag. I was not aware of that shit. But shit, he kept talking.
Yeah.
So he wanted to kind of, basically fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
That's what I got from it. I'm not trying to be with none of this shit. And I feel him like, man, fuck this shit, bruh. Like, you know what I mean?
Because I met DB Boutabag about like 4 years ago. We did our first interview. The thing about it is, bro, his side of Sacramento, they necessarily don't get along with where Mozzie from, but at the same time, DB now politicking. But there's some street shit that went on with one of his folks and some of the Mozzie folks. But like, so like, I guess people was mad as fuck that he said, basically he respected Mozzie. But it's like, nigga, if he not involved, y'all want him to come on here and be like, F them and F that. It's like, nah, I feel like that, I think that would have, if that ain't who he is, you feel me? Like, you can't expect a nigga to do all that.
Man, niggas ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
Shout out DB Boutabag, man. Get over this shit, man. Nah, I ain't gonna say get over this shit because a lot of people lost their life with different little things. But if he just he trying to take his career to the next level and he not fully into them politics, he can make that choice in his life to what, you know what I'm saying? To where he can be like, just let me let go, and I'm cool on that shit. Cause you can, like, we choose to hold on to that shit. We choose to indulge in that shit. So, like, if he choose not to indulge in it, man, and he just want to be a rapper, and it's just go for any rapper, just in general. Like, I just want to make music. I want to, the art. You feel me? I'm just out here. I'm living my life. I don't want to do this shit. You feel me? Like, you don't have to. Don't be forced into that shit, nigga. Forced into no politics if that's not what you doing. Like, fuck that shit, nigga. You know what I mean? Do you?
Nah, for sure. I agree. I'm like, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody not gonna like what you do. But it's like, as long as you stay true to yourself, at the end of the day, I feel like that's what's most important. Like, cause I mean, it's a lot of rappers who are out here trying to be this super tough guy who they really aren't, which come with a lot more bullshit. You feel me?
Oh God.
Nah, but I was like, I don't even know if you know about that. What is your advice for out of towners when they come to LA?
Shit. Make sure you know where you going, and make sure motherfuckers say check in, but it's just like some people really want to go explore. So if you want to go explore, I will have somebody from Los Angeles with me. You feel me? Like, do that because you want to go explore maybe these different food spots, and these food spots and these shits like not where you supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
you need
sure.
that. You need some of that advice. So I would say just if you get a nigga from Los Angeles that can show you around, that could tell you like, hey, nah, don't go here. Or nah, you good. That's straight. You feel me? Like, or if you go here, do this. You feel me? Like, in and out this bitch. Don't linger.
Yeah.
Like shit like that. Cause it could be a nice ass, beautiful spot. But them niggas is around the corner.
Yeah, not for sure. That's LA for you.
Yeah,
you
it
think
be
you
palm
good?
trees, you know what I'm saying? Nigga like, oh, it's nice out here. Like, and he be like, hell no, nigga, it ain't nice out here, fool. But yeah, just have a nigga from Los Angeles can show you around one time.
Nah, for sure. I'm like, what about the hat situation in LA, man?
The hat thing is still a thing.
What's the safest hat?
Safest hat is a Los Angeles Dodgers hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean shit.
Okay.
You can wear whatever color you want.
A lot of people come out here And I've had people even ask me. I'm like, bro, I don't fucking know. Like,
wear a LA hat.
Yeah.
You good.
Yeah, no, everywhere.
You straight. You know what I mean? Wear an LA hat. Nigga had to ask you where you from because you got that motherfucker on because you could be a real Dodger fan.
Yeah, not real shit. For you, like I know what you're doing now. It's probably not what you planned or saw yourself doing in the past. But what is it that you saw yourself doing maybe growing up, or like what was it that you wanted to do?
Damn, what is it that I wanted to do growing up? I wanted to be a fighter.
For real?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I'm like, I'm gonna do this shit real quick. You know what I mean? I like this shit, and I trained for it. I've trained to be a forestry fighter too when I was younger. Yeah, from I would say 17 and 19. I was finna do that shit. I'm like, this shit. I'm like, this shit taking too long.
That's why you start fucking with it.
The training is wild.
My boy trying to do that right now. That shit it takes damn near years to do
that
shit.
You feel me? Then you trying to be a city fighter like, nigga. It's like it's steps to that shit. But I see why them niggas is so nice when they come out. Like, firefighters is like, they the most humblest. They gonna come out and help you with everything, nigga. That's why I like call them niggas. They gonna get the cat out the tree because a nigga will. Like this, like you gotta go through so much to be a firefighter. Like, but that's what I wanted to be though, for sure. Because it was a chili.
It makes a lot of bread for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They was making bread. And I'm like, you know what I mean? The bread behind that shit, I was like, cool, I want to fuck with it. But I had got that railroad job. I'm like, man, this shit paying right now. And then I got to go to training, and I really don't know.
Yeah.
And I got to take the test. It's always a test. And I'm like, I hate tests. Yeah, I'm like, man, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to the railroad shit.
Is there a moment for you though where you've been in the podcast space, in the interview space, where you was like, what was the moment where you was like, I could really do this shit? Do you have that moment?
The moment?
Yeah.
When I first sat down with AD, man, shout out AD. You know what I'm saying? And you know, talking like that's one of the genuine people I met in this industry. Fuck the industry. You just a real homie. You're just a real good nigga. But when I sat down, and this light wasn't like this light, you know what I'm saying? And I start talking right across from me, you feel me? Like, I'm like, this is easy, man. I'm like, this is what y'all doing? I'm like, you got 3-4 cameras on me. I don't even see the cameras. I'm just talking amongst everybody. I'm asking nigga, you know what I'm saying, questions and shit. They looking at me like, damn, this nigga really know what's going on. I'm like, when we cut the camera, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing this for life. You know what I'm saying? Well, forever, how long? But right now, I'm doing this because this is easy money. Yeah. I got it.
How did you and AD originally get connected?
Just through just music shit and then pun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Music and then pun. I've been knowing him for a long time. So, yeah, we've been connected for a minute. But we knew each other, but we didn't know each other, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't really get to know him like that until I went to that other platform.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that's when I really got to know him.
You used to make music? You still make music, or like what? I seen a clip with Schoolboy. Can we elaborate on that a little bit more? Like,
man, I tried all the shit, man. I tried to do everything. You feel me? I'm the manager, old manager, rap, produce, make a beat. What you want me to do, nigga? It didn't work out. You feel me? Like, them niggas so scandalous, they don't want me to be a rapper, homie. You see the nigga Q gonna tell me, nah, nigga, fuck that, you ain't rapping. He's like, imagine this nigga rapping right now. This nigga already, this nigga, hell no. This nigga be doing all type of dumbass bullshit. I'm like, what I'm gonna be doing? Like, nigga, hell no. This nigga be thinking he run the world, fucking around with you. I probably would, though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If I had a hot song right now, motherfucker, I would be Kanye West out here tripping. For real.
Do you ever plan on putting out some more shit? You hung it up? Like, what's your opinion on that?
If a beat come to me and y'all want to rap and I got a couple days to do a verse, I'll do it.
Yeah.
On God, I would.
Okay.
I'll do it.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I feel like shit is let the creative juices flow, bro. Like shit.
Yeah.
If you get a nice beat, why not?
Why not?
What is it that made you want to start like getting into the clothing game?
Shit, just wearing clothes, just being fly. You know what I'm saying? Feeling confident. And you know what I mean? We wearing everybody else shit. And I'm like, shit, we can make this shit ourselves. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Like, the people already love us. Let's do this. And then that's just how I started. Nigga just fall into it. Like, we can make this shit ourselves. You know what I mean? Shout out my nigga SB. You know what I'm saying? Shakir. You know, we dressing and shit. You know, if I'm going to the vintage store or going to Goodwill, I'm buying shit for $2, $1, $3. Like, I'm fly looking like this. Like, I could go print on this shit and sell it to y'all niggas because y'all think I'm fly.
Yeah.
Oh, this is easy too. Fuck it, let's do it. And you just fall into that shit just like that.
Were you like always into fashion or what? Like, as a young nigga made you into fashion? Like,
I wasn't always into fashion, but I was just a clean fly nigga.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was a clean fly nigga, but as I started evolving and getting a little bit of money, like, I started buying a little bit, you know what I'm saying, better things. You feel me? Like, I wasn't like always into the shit though, but it's all good. You feel me? Like, that's just how I came about though. That's just how I came about. Just being fly and just being fresh and then just taking shit into our own hands. Like, you know what? We can make our own shit. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Nah, I rock with that. And you're involved with Sorella, like you can't. That's your shit. Like,
this is my wife's shit sitting right here.
That shit popping as fuck. That shit's popping as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's just hella popping.
Man, shout out her, man. You feel me? He came out here from Texas and became an LA legend. Let the record reflect. You feel me? If you ain't worked for her, you ain't been influenced by her, you feel me? Like, or got something from her, like, she a nigga out here. You feel me? You ain't bought nothing from the store. Like, I know each and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody girlfriend that did something. You was either following her on Instagram or something. Like, she a real nigga out here, bruh. And you know, that shit just came just out of nowhere too. Just out of nowhere. You feel me? Like, she like, I want to start something too. Fuck it. And then she just created the passion and just stayed 10 toes with it. You feel me? Every day. It's just every day. Consistent. Like, and it just grow. And it just grows. And it just grows. And it just grows. Like, yep. So the foundation is laid for sure.
Nah, I rock with. How did y'all two meet?
We met on Twitter.
What?
Yeah, we met on Twitter.
On Twitter?
Yeah, we met on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? We met on Twitter. In 2010? Damn.
That's crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? On Twitter, that's crazy. I'm like, damn.
What? Because y'all was tweeting about, or like?
I was going. One day I was bored on a bus because I was on tour with Lil Wayne around this time.
Yeah.
I was bored, you know what I'm saying? I go to the front of the bus. I'm like, who following me? I only had like 100 and something followers. So every city I go, I get like new followers and shit. I'm telling people who I am and all that. So nobody really gave a fuck. So I'm looking down my followers and I'm like, who is this? This might be a fake page. She a bad one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I click. I'm like, oh, this real. I'm like, oh, she a bad one. So I'm going crazy, too. So I'm thinking I got bitches now. I'm on tour. My confidence is up. I go immediately to the DM. What's the deal?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you at? What you doing? Oh, I'm from Dallas. I'm like, oh, I'll get the shitting on her. And like, oh, yeah, I'm on tour with Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? When we hit Dallas, come to the show. All the shit. I'm saying all type of shit. But I was speaking to her and fucking with her for like 6 months, nigga, before I actually met her. And then we met one time. We met in Dallas. And then I seen her. I mean, I'm saying, I tell this story to everybody. I know it's boring, but I seen her. And I'm like, damn, we probably gonna be together, nigga. Like, forever.
You seen that when you felt that when you first seen her?
Yeah. I asked my homie. You know what I'm saying? I took her, like, you know what I'm saying, to the room. I took her up to the homie room. I had to let the homie see her too. I'm like, look, I'm like, she the one, huh? He was like, yeah. She the one. He could have been lying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was lying like a motherfucker. Look, he like, nigga, get this bitch up out of here, nigga. I don't give a fuck, right? I'm like, she the one, huh? We both just looking at her. He pointed at her like, yeah, she the one. I'm like, yeah, for sure. Niggas is stupid as fuck.
I fuck with that though. I do believe that love at first sight is real though.
Nah, yeah, for real.
Like so, but I rock with that for sure. What was tour like with Lil Wayne? Like, how was that shit? I know he mentioned you on the song.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, nigga.
That's like niggas.
I don't even want to tell niggas shit like that because I don't be want to seem like I'm doing too much. You know what I mean? Niggas be like, this nigga trying to shit on me low key. Don't want to really.
Lil Wayne is a fucking like everybody grew up on this nigga Lil Wayne like
that shit
icon.
Was crazy, nigga. That shit was so crazy. That shit was crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I enjoyed every moment, nigga. I was on stage. When he went on stage, it was like, nigga, stage left and right was clear, but it would just be me looking.
Yeah.
Like, and he started noticing me, like, this nigga over there every day right here, and he started coming to shake my hand, nigga. Like every song or something. Like it was like not every song, but it was just like some little break he had. He knew I was right there. He'll come shake my hand because he knew I was right there. It was like a routine. Yeah. I was like, fuck, nah, I'm in this routine.
So you gotta be there.
Had to be there now. You feel me? But that shit was fun.
Yeah,
that shit was tight. Tight ass experience.
It's like, yeah, I'm like, shit. That like most niggas could never say they did anything like that ever. Most niggas would probably never meet Wayne, but like.
On tour with Wayne.
That's crazy.
On tour with Nicki. On tour with Drake.
Damn.
On tour with T-Rell. On tour with Gutta. On tour with all these niggas.
That's crazy.
On tour with T-Pain. On tour with Chris Brown. Nigga, what the fuck, nigga?
That's
on
crazy.
Tour with Diddy. Nigga, that's stupid crazy.
That is hella crazy. In the moment of that, are you like conscious? Are you conscious of how like this is crazy as fuck? You just living it up. You're not even thinking about it. You like.
If the first few shows, I'm like, this shit is wild. Cause I ain't even never been out of California.
For real?
Nah, the first place I went to was San Francisco, and I brought 2 bags doing some dumb shit, right? We was just a turnaround trip. I ain't never been out the ghetto, nigga. Took a plane ride. You know what I'm saying? He took us up to San Francisco. And then after that, you feel me, we went on tour. My first place we landed in was Pittsburgh. And I just was like, this shit is crazy, nigga. I'm landing into some rich shit. Tour buses everywhere, going to these arenas, going around. Like, it was too crazy, man. It was just some shit that I can't even explain. I had to sit down and fucking write a book.
Yeah. You actually you might as well.
The shit I done seen is crazy. For real, homie.
Nah, that's super dope. Do you believe in anything like conspiracy theories or like aliens, ghosts? Is that anything you ever?
Conspiracy theories?
Yeah, like
it'd be a lot of little conspiracy theories with the government and all that. You know what I'm saying? With the food and them niggas finna start putting these chips in your damn head and all that. Like, it's all type of shit going on. You know what I mean? 9/11. Nah. I believe all that.
Yeah.
It be conspiracy theories. I believe all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers ain't gonna get over on us.
Nah, for sure.
Gas $7.
You believe in aliens, though?
Aliens are out here.
You believe that?
They walking around right now.
You believe they walking around?
They here walking. They here on this earth. Guaranteed.
I ain't gonna lie. I never feel like that could be true for sure.
There's aliens on this bitch. It gotta be. It gotta be. It's somebody out in this universe smarter than us.
For sure. I agree with that for sure.
They probably be passing Earth like, look at these niggas ghetto as fuck down here. These niggas still ain't learned nothing.
For sure. I believe that for a fact for sure. They like,
we ain't going down there.
Niggas in another dimension like, yeah, they still think like they doing something over there. Like, we way past
doing shit. Yeah.
Like, we way past it for sure.
Niggas ain't even got to us yet.
They don't even know we exist.
Yeah.
What would you say is the biggest lesson you've learned so far since you've been in the industry?
The biggest lesson, man. Don't take shit so serious. Don't take shit to heart. Like I said, don't think with your emotions. That's it, man. Just if nigga ain't fucking with you, just move on, nigga. You feel me? Because I know everybody using everybody, but if motherfuckers just don't fuck with you, they just don't fuck with you. Just keep it pushing, keep it moving, and do you. You feel me? Like, don't let shit bother you.
Nah, I can rock with that. Do you have any advice for somebody who's trying to do what you do, or maybe they could probably never do everything that you did or that you've done, but some of the shit you done as far as like the podcast and shit, like someone that wants to get into this space?
Nigga, stay consistent. You feel me? Have a goal and just go for it every day. You feel me? Do something towards your goal every fucking day, and just stay with it, man. And it's gonna happen. You're gonna be. If you look behind you, you know what I'm saying, and you quit, it's over for you. And you want to go back there, or you want to just keep going. You definitely further. You feel me? Whether if it's taking you a longer time, because sometimes it take longer than others. You know what I mean? Sometimes niggas just get there quick, and sometimes it take you a little bit longer, but that's okay. But don't quit, because you definitely further ahead than you was yesterday. You know what I mean? You definitely further ahead than you were yesterday. So just keep moving forward, one step at a time, one brick at a time, and that shit gonna happen, nigga. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Nah, I rock with that for sure. Is there anything that you want to address or that you want to say before we wrap it up?
Yeah, nigga, fuck you niggas, nigga. Nah. Back on Fig, you hear what I mean? We ain't here doing it, don't worry about nothing, man. Shout out everybody, man. Shout out my nigga Duno, you feel me? You always say niggas don't shot you out, but shot you out, man. I love you to death, man. Shout out my nigga AD, man. I love you to death. Shout out my nigga Big Deal. Big Deal, come on, man. You supposed to be doing this shit. Most importantly, shout out my nigga Smack. Love you to death, man. You know what I'm saying? Heal up, motherfucker. I know you finna be looking at this goddamn video, man. Shout out my nigga Smack. I love you to death, you feel me? Back on Fig. Fig Community Well, we doing it up, man.
I'm going crazy.
Yeah. You feel me? Fuck with us, follow us, subscribe to the channel. Yeah. You feel me? I'm here with the Innovator.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Here with the Innovator. You feel me? I done told this nigga I wasn't coming for about 6 months.
Yeah. Nigga had surgery, hella shit.
But we here.
We got it done.
You feel me? So don't ask me. I'm doing none of this shit else for nobody else. So don't even ask me.
I appreciate you pulling up. Definitely a dope interview on the way. I wish you and the whole crew much success moving forward, for sure.
Yeah. Good looking, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck with you.